Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Let me turn this volume down. Nobody needs copyright stuff. Come on, man. All right, and what's this? Hello. Please say hi as you come in so I can greet you properly. Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Wait. Okay. I'll be there for you when the checks are no more. Okay. So we are all shared out on Facebook and Instagram. We're starting up our recording device. Happy pre-Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you got your mini, small Thanksgiving celebrations, together. Oh! I'm looking forward to the next few days off and just kind of being still and yeah. As much as quarantine made us slow down, it's like it became very easy to take on new projects, and some days I feel like, I'm still kind of super busy, so I'm looking forward to these next couple days off. All right, we're getting started in 2 minutes. I don't know where y'all at. Hey, hey. Say hi. Okay. Delete. So tonight we have updates on the Pop Smoke story from yesterday. We got a story from my football fans, especially if you're a Cardinals fan. 2 major publications are battling it out over a trademark. And it pays to be a friend. It pays to be a friend. And I will let you know what I mean by that when we start. Whew, excuse me. Can you tell I'm ready for this mini vacay? Oh, I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, all my family members who watch. Hey, y'all. Hello, Bo or Bow. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. All right, we're getting started in less than 1 minute, so make sure at 8:05 you share this out to your friends, okay? All right, hey. Up, hit a lock. Okay. Let me pause this. All right. And the recording starts Now, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time watching, you don't know who I am. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business, get your business paperwork together. So things like getting your business registered with the state, making sure you have EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have appropriate contracts so you don't get burned by clients and partners, help coming up with basic brand protection strategies so that people don't steal your business ideas, and coming up with hiring policies that don't get you sued for discrimination. I help you do all of these things. If you are wondering why I'm qualified, I'm so happy that you asked. I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 15 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas, and if you're going to be successful in business, there are just some concepts that you need to know. There's no way around it. So that's why I'm here. So if you are in the startup phase of your business, or if you're thinking about starting a business, or you've been in business for a little bit, and you need, some legal guidance, you need somebody to help you, navigate the thorny trail that entrepreneurship can be, get in contact with me. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. That is the only link in my bio on Instagram. It's all over my page on Facebook. Excuse me. Y'all. Wow. There you can book yourself a 15-minute consultation if you're a first-time client, a free 15-minute consultation. We also have Talk to Me Tuesday, where you can get a 25-minute session for $25, or you can book a regular 1-hour session. As well, at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, that's where you can download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. And also at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can subscribe to the YouTube page and to the podcast. So if you ever can't make a live broadcast, because I know a lot of you, you're getting ready for tomorrow, so you may not be here right now. So you can rewatch it at your leisure. So linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you want to go. All right. But that is enough about me. Let's get on with the show. For those who may watch, if this is your first time watching or you don't know, here is how it works. I pull stories from the news, stories that you guys send me, stories that I find on blog sites, and I find the ones that have or choose the ones that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we discuss them. Okay, so this is a time for you to get involved. Don't be shy. As long as your comments and questions are respectful, they are welcome here. All right. So make sure that you share this out to your friends who might need this info, and we are going to get started in just a couple of moments. All right. To those who are watching this, down the line, just to give you a heads up, it might be a little bit of a quiet show today. It seems like everybody's in the kitchen getting ready for Thanksgiving, but we keep working. All right. Okay. So first story that we are talking about tonight. This is an update from a story that we did last night. So if you did or did not watch the show last night, we covered a story about the late rapper Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was a early 20s young man who was an up and coming hip hop artist. Unfortunately, he was killed about a year ago, maybe less than a year ago. And his album came out after his death. But on one of the songs, they used a snippet of an interview that Pop Smoke did shortly before he died. It was an interview that was conducted by a journalist by the name of Victoria Inoyo. Now, they wanted to use this snippet, and they offered Miss Inoyo $1 for, to use the snippet. So they were basically like, hey, we want to use your interview on this album, so here's $1. And she, of course, said no. And they used it anyway. So Victoria Inoyo is suing Pop Smoke's record label for copyright infringement. Now, yesterday we didn't know how much she was suing for, but we know how much she is suing for today. So Miss Inoyo, she wants $1.5 million from Pop Smoke's record label that goes by the name Victor World's Entertainment. She and her attorneys have concluded that her interview with Pop Smoke, it's about 16 seconds long, and they've determined that that's about 12% of the song. So they want 12% of the royalties to the song Tunnel Vision from Pop Smoke's album. And I totally think that that is fair. It was an interview that she conducted. Had she not conducted that, they would not have had it. And Miss Inoyo has filed the appropriate paperwork, so the interview is protected by copyright law. This is why it's important that you have your intellectual property in order so that you are able to get all of the things that are owed to you. Miss Inoyo, her job is to interview people to get information. And if she wasn't doing her job, the record label would not have had that interview. So for them to use her work without her permission, that is totally wrong, and they definitely owe her some money, in my opinion. But I hope that she is able to get that handled. Hi, DG999 Elohim. All right. Okay. So that is our first story tonight. Again, we might have a short show tonight because apparently y'all are all in the kitchen, but it's cool. We're moving on to our next story. Ooh, hey, AP Jackson. AP Jackson said, an insult, get your back. Absolutely. Can you imagine? They offered her $1. So she is suing for $1.5 million, for the 12% of the song that, she is responsible for because she did the interview. So get your money, Victoria. All right. AP Jackson, did you ever watch the show Friends? Are you right, it does make sense, AP Jackson. AP Jackson, did you ever watch the show Friends? Let me see if I can name all the characters. There was Ross, Rachel, Monica, Joey, Phoebe, and Chandler. Not really? But you know the basics of Friends, right? And you also know that it was a ripoff of Living Single. I was obsessed with Friends when it was on, particularly the last few seasons. And I remember, the cast didn't even want to do the last few seasons, but the network basically offered each one of them $1 million an episode, to finish out their 10th season, I believe. Right? So they were making buku bucks off of, the new episodes of Friends. But even though Friends has long been off of the air, all of the cast members of Friends are still eating very well off of Friends because of the copyrights they have in that show. If you did not know, because of syndication of the show on different networks and being streamed on Netflix, each one of the original cast members from Friends makes about $20 million per year off of that show from the streams and the syndication on different networks. Now, where does that $20 million come from? So Warner Brothers, which licenses out the show to different networks, they make about $1 billion off of the show. And then of that $1 billion, each one of the cast members makes 2% of that syndication income. So this is why it's important to have your intellectual property in order, because Friends went off the air, I want to say, let me see. I was in my first year of law school when it ended. So that was like 2003, 2004. So they've been off the air for more than 15 years. And the cast members are still making multi-million dollars, like $20 million a year, because of their copyright stakes in that show. So when we talk about copyright, intellectual property, that is why it's important to secure it. You don't know how much, that thing that you're doing, that thing that you've created is going to bring in down the line. So you want to be able to protect your financial interests in the things that you have a hand in creating, okay? So, whether or not you liked Friends or not, understand that that show is netting each cast member who has not been on the show for more than 15 years, they're still eating $20 million a year off of that one show because of copyright interest. So, that is just, some motivation for you all out here to make sure that you have your intellectual property in order. Okay? All right. So before we move on to our next story for the evening, hi, Kathy Rose Louie. Before we move on to our next story for the evening, I want to remind you that you're watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you're in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance to help you make sure that your business starts off on the good foot so you can grow with confidence, call me. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book a business formation strategy session today. All right. Yes. So can't wait to hear from you. Now, as we move on towards the end of our show. Now, these days, most of us get the majority of our news from, our phones, from TV, from, online streaming, things like that. But some of us still do read, publications, whether they be in physical form or digital forms, like the New York Times and Time magazine. If you still read a newspaper, it doesn't have to be the New York Times or Time magazine, but if you still read a journalistic publication, if you still read some type of newspaper, please give me a notebook emoji or a newspaper emoji. Give me some type of emoji that relates to newspapers, okay? Because as much as people say that, publications or magazine publications are dying, they're not dying, they're just transforming. A lot of our publications, they've stopped doing physical copies and they've moved to digital copies. Hey, Lacey J. But these publications, they are still very much in the business of providing information, right? And the New York Times and Time magazine are two of these publications. Time magazine, we know because, every year they print out the 100 most influential people. And then they also have, Times Person of the Year, da-da-da-da-da. Either way, and New York Times is just a very well-respected journalistic publication. Well, New York Times and Time magazine, they are currently in a trademark battle. So a while ago, New York Times came out with the phrase Times Talks. They actually trademarked it. Hello, 76 Grimke. So the New York Times, they trademarked the phrase Times Talks a while ago. And it was Times Talks was a series where their journalists had conversation with, influential people around the world. not too long after, Time magazine launched something called Time 100 Talks. And it was essentially the same thing. It was the Time magazine journalists having conversations with influential people around the world. And Time magazine tried to trademark Time 100 Talks, and they were refused by the USPTO because it was too similar to the New York Times Talks, right? Time magazine, they took the refusal, but that didn't stop them from continuing to use the phrase. While they were not approved for a trademark, they continue to use the phrase Time 100 Talks on several different platforms and to promote, their interviews with famous people. So New York Times is currently suing Time magazine for trademark infringement. And before I even asked the question, AP Jackson said it's too close for comfort. And I totally agree with you. You have Times Talks versus Time 100 Talks. Those are way too close, as well as the fact that New York Times and Time magazine, they are involved in the same area. They are both journalistic publications. I'm pretty sure you can get physical copies. Hey, Nessie Time. I'm pretty sure you can get physical copies of both publications, and they're both very well respected. 76 Grim K said too similar. Absolutely. Hello, Gemini's 333. Y'all popping in like later. We almost done. All right. So yes. So New York Times is suing Time magazine for trademark infringement because they are using Time 100 Talks versus New York Times registered trademark for Times Talks. Okay. And as AP Jackson and 76 Grim K have said, the names, they're very similar. They're so similar that when Time magazine tried to trademark the phrase, the USPTO said, no, girl, this is too much. So good luck to New York Times. They want the court to issue an injunction against Time magazine. So they basically want the court to tell Time magazine to stop using this Time 100 Talks phrase. So hopefully they get what they're asking for. AP Jackson said Time 100 Talks could mean top 100 convos for Time Talks. Absolutely. There's too much confusion, and that's exactly why the USPTO refused it. When you submit your trademark application, the person who is handling your application, they're going to do their due diligence and search to make sure that your mark, that your phrase, that your logo is not already, one, registered out there, or two, already in use and popular. So so you really need to be careful when you're filing your trademarks. And if you get refused by the USPTO because your mark is too similar to someone else's, it behooves you to do the research to see, where is it too close and how can we differentiate ourselves. 76 Grim K said, I definitely confused the two. Right? I'm getting confused and I'm looking at it right in front of me. So I think New York Times, they are totally within their rights to be going after Time magazine because y'all are just really doing too much right now. To those of you who may have popped in, hello, welcome. Just to catch you up very quickly, we did a quick update on the Pop Smoke story last night. We did not know how much Victoria Inoue was seeking from Pop Smoke's record label. She is seeking $1.5 million as well. Those of you who are fans of Friends, or if you were a fan of Friends in the past, just so you know, each of the cast members of Friends continues to make $20 million a year off of Friends syndication and reruns and Netflix streaming because of their copyright interests in that show. So that just shows you the power of intellectual property, okay? But yes. So, hi, Pun Rage. All right, so moving on to our final story of moving on to our final story of the evening. My football fans, please give me a football emoji. My football fans, please give me a football emoji. And can someone please tell me what state or city the Cardinals football team is from? Where is the Cardinals football team from? I want to say like Kansas City. Somebody tell me, where is the Cardinals football team from? Thank you, Lacey J, for the football emoji. Y'all know me, as always. I'm repping for the Patriots. Arizona. Okay, thank you, AP Jackson. Arizona. Thank you, Lacey J and AP Jackson. Arizona. Okay, so if you did not know, thank you, 76 Grim K. If you did not know, the Cardinals quarterback goes by the name Kyler Murray. And apparently Kyler Murray has been doing very well this season. And he made a really great move in his last game or so. So much so that they were using the phrases Hail Murray and Murray Magic. And Kyle Murray is not letting the heat die down on that. Kyle Murray is trademarking the phrase Hail Murray, meaning spelled Murray, and Murray Magic. He is trademarking them for clothing and also for a website that's going to, be kind of an online shrine to Kyler Murray. This is becoming par for the course when you are a person out here in the public eye. When something becomes associated with you, the idea is to monetize, whatever becomes popular. So Kyler Murray, he is, taking this momentum and he's turning it into something profitable for himself. He's going to trademark a phrase that's become, associated with him so that he can make money off of it. I think this is a very smart move. We have seen countless sports stars do this. Look at, LeBron James and his multiple trademarks. What's his name? The guy who said, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Why can't I remember his name right now? Marshawn Lynch has trademarks for his name. Hey, Miss Whitney, the late Kobe Bryant has several trademarks for his name. Most of the athletes that whose names are out here in the world, they have, phrases that have become associated with them. So they have, trademark those phrases so they can make money off it. There is nothing wrong with having several streams of income. We all know what happens with the football career. A lot of these people, they come out, they're hurt, they got CTE, whatever, they can't move. So they're trying to find other ways to make their money aside from that check that the NFL gives them. So we want to say good luck to Kyler Murray. That's right, Miss Whitney. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hi, Kira Bass. So we want to say good luck to Kyler Murray of the Arizona Cardinals for his trademark applications. Is anybody here a Cardinals fan? Is anybody here an Arizona Cardinals fan? Just give me a yes or no in the comments. I don't think I've ever heard anybody that I know say that they are a Cardinals fan. I feel like you've got to be living in Arizona to be a Cardinals fan. But whatever. Anyway. But good luck to Kyler Murray. 76 Grimke said no. Are you a Redskins fan, 76 Grimke? Lacey J said no. Okay. What teams do y'all root for? What teams do y'all root for? AP Jackson gave me a thumbs down. Okay, geez. I didn't realize there was such strong feelings against Arizona. AP Jackson, are you a Falcons fan? Let me know. Yeah, but good luck to Kyler Murray. But yeah, those were the stories that I had for you this evening. You're a Falcons fan? Okay. 76 Grimke said none right now. Lacey J said whatever team Cam Newton is. Also, you a Patriots fan, baby. All right. Welcome, family. All right. I need Cam Newton to cut that hair. But yes, welcome to Patriots Town, Lacey J. I didn't say anything, AP Jackson. I said nothing. I'm here being, a very, respectful Patriots fan. I didn't say nothing. Anyway, this is where I will leave you this evening, guys. Remember, we don't have a show tomorrow as it is Thanksgiving. I'm taking the night off. Enjoy the time with your families. Please keep your celebrations small. 76 Grim K, you're not going to do no Patriot slander over here, okay? AP Jackson said they are struggling. I mean, is that different from any other season, AP Jackson? I'm sorry, girl. And I'm not even saying that to be shady. But I've never heard anybody say that the Falcons are having, a boom year. Yes. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Stay safe. Enjoy the time with your loved ones, however you're spending time with them. Be good to one another. I will be back on Monday with more stories. Take time out to relax. Think about everything you have to be thankful for. I know it's been a tough year, but, even within all of the weird things that have happened, we have a lot to be thankful for, okay? So have a good night. Have a good weekend. And I will see you next week. Not since the 90s? Whoo, girl. All right. Have a good night, guys. Well, I think the Falcons and the Redskins might be, kind of on the same level. But, good luck to y'all. Have a good night, guys. Bye.